I try to skip becoming the person required for the life I want. For the past couple years, I felt stuck, and I thought that my only way out was to start a small business doing what I love, which is art. But something was off, because the decision, it came from a place of fear and doubt. Fear of failure, of being too late, of missing out. As a result, even if I spent all day working on projects that I love, it was now overshadowed by this lingering feeling of it being forced or rushed. So I had to take a moment and reflect on what's wrong. Here's how it went. It all started when I heard someone say, "A common misconception among people is that hate is the opposite of love, when it's actually fear. People nowadays are so unhappy because they let their lives be led by fear, and then they expect love to come in return. When in reality, love can only attract love, and fear can only attract fear." This one thought changed everything. In this moment, I realized how genuinely afraid I am on a daily basis. I turned down opportunities to chase my dreams because I was so afraid of a lack of financial stability. I hold on to a job I dislike because I'm afraid to live without the benefits. And the worst part of it was when I realized that this fear is what ultimately led me to creating my small business. It was a fear of not being able to be passionate about my job, a fear of being stuck in an office, of never being able to be creative on a daily basis. I immediately saw that the solution I came up with would never really fix what was actually wrong, and I need a complete shift. Ironically, this led to even more fear. I suddenly saw a problem, a big problem, but I had no idea how to even go about fixing it. I was at a point where I knew that I can't go on like this. My business will not be sustainable on these foundations, and I as a person will not be happy. I expressed these fears and doubts I was having one night to my mom. I wanted to understand how to start attracting love instead of fear, as fear in general is woven so deep into some of our beings. You grow up seeing it in your parents, hearing stories about it from your grandparents. It's passed down possibly more than anything throughout generations. And the shift comes from a series of constant, conscious decisions, which is not what I wanted to hear. It's about catching yourself on a daily basis and routinely shifting your mindset until it becomes you. In my personal examples of my job, my school, and my small business, it looks something like the following. Instead of my job being a passionless pit, I am grateful for the freedom and comfort it gives me and my family. I choose to stay on this path to secure the best possible foundation for our future. Instead of my schooling being a hassle, it now gives me the privilege to get a good, maybe even better job down the line. As for my small business, it will no longer be an escape from my current life. It will be an addendum to it, and a true testament to my creativity and passion. The truth is, I had to be reminded that everything starts inside. And especially when you're building something big, you need to make sure that your current life, your mindset, and your routines are receptive to that life you want. And I did not focus on this at all. I thought I could just fake it till I make it. Therefore, I took the time that I had for granted, and I didn't at all realize that my current lifestyle, including my dead-end job and school, are actually allowing me the time and the freedom to grow as a person and learn skills like discipline, consistency, home building, without the weight of a company and small business's future on my shoulders. This is actually a huge privilege that a lot of people, including myself, just glide past. So recently I stripped down my life to the absolute basics. It was time for baby steps again. This might seem frustrating, and sometimes it is, because on a daily basis, this looks nothing like the life I imagined. It has nothing to do with the arts, crafts, passionate creation, and instead everything to do with discipline, consistency, and more hard work, even after your 9 to 5. And even when I work on becoming a better artist, when I spend time with the thing that I feel most passionate about, sometimes even that is just frustrating. Because pushing yourself to be the artist you need to become often means not being satisfied with your work. And this is where most people end up giving up. But if you think about it, this is all life is about. It's the little choices we make throughout the day that set us apart from the crowd. It's not even big, monumental choices, which makes it possibly even harder. Because in the moment, it truly is just so mundane. It's just getting up a few hours earlier, caring for your surroundings, keeping your home clean, keeping your mind clear, putting your phone down, going to the gym, cooking a meal. We often opt to avoid these decisions because it's just so much more fun making big decisions, like planning a shop launch, creating a brand icon, things that give more instant satisfaction. So after all that, after making this decision, you might be wondering what my life looks like now. And after the big momentum and drive that carried me into 2026, I have to say it's harder, but it's also lighter. I'm trying to stop comparing myself to other artists, and I started seeing failure as growth, rather than motivation and another reason to give up. I nurture my mind by reminding myself of small but important values. I nurture my soul by making incredibly mundane choices that ultimately serve as building blocks to the future I want. And I might possibly break a cruel pattern for my future children. And this is the true meaning of sustainability across the board. And when I feel fear creeping up, because it happens more often than you'd think, I remind myself of one last thing my mom told me on the phone before we hung up. She told me that life is not measured by time. Something built in 10 years can take 1 month to completely rebuild. Time, in this sense, is truly not linear. And this is most beautifully observable in the example of change and opportunities, as they both happen in a single moment and can change the trajectory of your whole life. And this mindset shift really gave me the courage to face the need to rebuild. As for the future of Emma's Noggin, I have to say the flame is still going strong. I've just decided to step away and cut down some nearby trees to nurture the fire, instead of just recklessly dancing in it. Once again, thank you so much for being here, for listening to my rant and my random revelations that I lived through. Thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me. I hope this is the last video you watch today and you turn your devices off to create and build alongside me. And I will see you in the next one.